That's how his that's how he lost his virginity started. Man, put the gloves on for him.
You put the get it gloves on. Is that what it is, Drip? You don't want to smudge the belt.
Nah, I just gotta
So
show.
you put the gloves on to hold on to it. So when you send it back, it'll be like you were just holding on to it for a bit, right?
That dang romper room bouncer.
That damn hat on. Fucking this motherfucker about to hack into all the computers.
He really
right now.
do.
I'm shutting down your entire system, man. Fuck that. Yeah. Big typing.
Yeah, whole top.
Drip still has the title, so I guess that means
they cheated. Yeah. That's what it means.
It was a cheat.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go
Cowboys
with.
be cowboying. It wasn't just this year. It wasn't just 4 years ago. It wasn't the 10 years prior. It wasn't, the 5 years before that.
What's a wild card game mean?
Super wild card, just like WrestleMania Backlash.
What it means is one team won their division and then one team skated into the playoffs.
And the team that, won their division,
Wow.
Yeah, shot ourselves in the foot. A lot of penalties. 14 penalties, I believe.
14?
14 penalties.
Tell Randy Gregory to back off.
Big Mike paid him off.
That.
Big Mike throw the game.
Nah,
man. Big Mike a man of integrity. I don't know what he raised, but Big Mike is a man of integrity.
What he raised is crazy. That's funny. But that game.
One apple per lunch, pal.
that game was Sunday. The other thing that was Sunday was Terminus was Sunday. Terminus. All roads lead here.
All roads led there.
If you, I guess it's fair to say if you are black and are in the pro wrestling and are on Facebook, you probably know this man down here, Big Bear, NAAW.
Jabari.
Shouts to Jabari for coming through.
How do you say it? Like, is it the NAAW? Is it the NAAW? You know what I mean?
It is.
Nah.
For all intent and purposes, it's NAAW.
No.
But since, it's a little southern, so it's NAAW.
No.
You got to draw it NAAW.
No.
Just draw it out a little bit. That's
No.
Oh, hell no. There you go.
That's good. That's good. We got the man from NAAW here because he was at Terminus, right?
Yes, sir. All up in the building.
Jesus.
I heard NAAW was deep. Y'all was. Was it like that in there? Was some folks in there from the group?
It was about at least 15 to 20 of us.
Okay. Now,
yeah, 15 to 20 in the crowd, and a couple of wrestlers were on the show. So hey,
damn.
Yeah. So I explain because a lot of folks don't know like the ties in these groups, and it's especially pandemic wise.
Okay, did we?
That's me. That's me.
Okay, you froze for a second.
That is my bad.
No,
but especially pandemic wise, these groups get really close knit. Kind of explain what the group is, and
okay,
you know what I mean, how it came about really quick, just to kind of give folks some background, because you out here.
Facts.
All right, really quickly, around 2016, February 2016, I had a problem with people always trying to say that, you can't like a wrestler because he's black. Okay, why can't I? Oh, because that's the only reason that you like him. Mm. And I'm like, bruh, I like this wrestler because he is charismatic. He's this, he's that, and so being in those other groups is like, man, you're just by yourself on this island. So I was like, you know what? I was in another nerd group, and I was like, you know what? With y'all permission and y'all blessing, can I just go ahead and start a wrestling little, side group off of this? Wanted to start off with like 100 people, just really talking about wrestling and everything like that from a black perspective. Not necessarily saying this is a black group.
Right.
However, you're still going to get a unique perspective because we're mostly black.
Just happen to be black people.
Right. So 100 became 200, 200 became 1,000. 1,001 started getting wrestlers in the group because
It's crazy.
they understood that we started going to shows. Like, my biggest thing is a sense of community.
Mhm.
I can't sit here and be like, hey, I want to support you and not actually support you. I'm not going to be like, okay, yay, I see you on TV and that's all that I do. No, I'm going to buy a t-shirt. I'm going to buy a poster. I'm going to actually go to your show. And this is not even on the top level either. This is like, local level, mid-level, whatever the case may be. So 1,001 became 2,000. And at this moment, we're almost about 8,000. Well, we're a little bit over 8,000 now.
What year did that start?
2016, February 3rd, 2016. So our 6th anniversary is coming up.
That's crazy. Congrats on that. 6 years. I can only imagine how the drama that's gone throughout that has it been crazy being at the head of a Facebook group like that going on 6 years?
It's kind of crazy, but I have a rule that I don't do drama.
That's good. That's good.
I have that rule that if you're bringing drama towards me, you're in a one-way fight.
Mm.
I'm about, once again, a sense of community. I understand that you might have problems with me, and I understand I'm gonna never hate on you. You might not consider at the same table that I sit at, but I'm still never hate on you. I might even come to your table to support you because I realize how important all of this really is. I might not like you, you might not like me. However, I'm gonna still throw you a bone, so to speak. Like, hey,
it's the way to be.
You need my support, you need me. I'm never gonna turn my back on you. Even if you just really, down my name, down NAAW's name, or anything like that, no. I'm never gonna do that.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fuck with you.
I got. I've gotten in trouble a couple times in the NAAW.
But here's the thing about trouble. Here's the thing about trouble. Mostly is, and let me get personal for a second. I work too fucking hard to get this shit shut down.
That's true.
I work too fucking hard to get this shit shut down. And I'm not going to let people be like, oh, like the N-word rule. I know everybody hates the N-word rule. I know I hate it myself. However, Facebook watched that shit. And if I get shut down because y'all saying nigga all the time,
yeah, I was guilty.
I'm coming to everybody who says
I'm coming to everybody who says it. And I wasn't doing it on purpose. It's how I talk. It's how
That's funny.
And I understand that's how you talk. We all communicate that way.
Bad.
However, no. However, there are others in the group now. No, there are others in the group now. We have a whole lot of white members in the group.
I'm saying
we have a whole lot of
saying that like
you're saying that shit all the time.
We have a lot of other different types of people in the group, and if any of them say it, it's going to be all mass all hell's going to break out.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? If they can't say it, we can't say it either. Just keep it. Just keep it straight across the board like that. So, but all in all, my goal is basically just support. We're a community that's going to support the wrestlers, and if any wrestler is in the group, you got my support. Like,
so before we talk about Terminus, who are some of the workers in the group?
Okay, the top workers you might know would be Suge D, Shane Taylor, Jonathan Gresham, Baron Black, Sean Dean. Those big. Who else in there? Lee Johnson. Big Zeke is in the group too.
Active. These they're not just there. They're actually in there having conversations with everybody else.
Right. Because we created the environment that we're going to be fans. However, we want your opinion and we want to know how we can support you.
That's dope.
So that kind of bridges the gap just a little bit to get them a little bit more comfortable. Like, okay, I can open up just a little bit. I might not open up a lot. However, I'm gonna just open up just a little bit. We got Murder One in the group. Some of the indies, we have AC Mac, Faye Jackson, of course, Shalonce Royal, Cassandra Golden. We have a whole bunch. I can literally be here about 2 hours naming everybody.
I love it.
That's dope. The reason, so what really popped in my mind to have you on the show this week, because I saw you were at Terminus. There was a show that I saw this weekend, and we do a deep dive on a guest. We do a deep dive on our guest Instagram every time, and if you get that reference, you're real. But nah, so we're seeing this, right?
All right. Okay.
That's how I knew you was at the show, man. You want
even better. I give you one even better.
Right.
I give you one even better. My wife actually took that picture.
Wow.
I was about to say, fam, this man just told us he had a wife, and here he goes.
My wife was pretty much my cameraman the whole show.
I love it. Your wife's into pro wrestling?
She's into it more than I am.
I love it.
Oh, wow.
I love it. That's
Before
good.
The reason why I knew I could marry her was the fact that she actually drop kicked me one day. True story.
Was it during the? You know what? Never mind. It's none of my business. Keep going.
Yeah. Just know that it did. Just know it did happen, and that was like 16 years ago.
God damn.
Yeah, we've been married 13 now.
Man.
Well, it'll be 13 this year.
That night he knew.
Man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
I'll be
Terminus.
waiting for a woman to put me in a Boston Crab and be like,
Jesus Christ.
I can find one for you if you need me to. I can find one for you if you need me to.
oh.
We got a lot of women in the group.
Drip, you got to get your
Dave.
Facebook back up.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Facebook.
You're going to get right. Just tell them you light skin.
Just tell me you license. Just set up in the NAAW. I'll be like, yo, I'm just light skinned.
No, just tell them I'm the BRP champion, and there we go.
Don't lead.
Now you got to defend it under 24/7 rules now.
The new longest ride.
It's like barely been 2 weeks. I'm 2-time. You gotta come on.
I've already defended this title more than Matt. I've had a successful title reign and a title defense so far.
You had one. You chose to defend it against a man.
He had just
with a
the
football
same amount of
game.
odds
It
as I
wasn't
did.
a wrestling event. It wasn't Terminus.
True, it was not Terminus.
Champion's choice though.
Champion.
Exactly. See, here's a new championship consigliere right here.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, if you need me, I got you. I got you, brother.
There we go. See, you free next Thursday?
No, they be in the group cutting promos and everything. They be in the group. Yeah, they be serious in that.
I love it. No, actually,
listen, we got to have a little fun.
Yeah.
That's all that is. You got to have a little fun. You just can't,
That's how you know people are actually
coming
fans.
one time. Once y'all gonna run one of them. I'm coming in there for one of them promos. Watch.
I'm trying to get Big Z to cut a promo on everybody just to see how it go over.
I like it.
I really want to see how that happens. Yes, like anybody want to take me? Fine, fuck it. You're Zeke. Shit, whatever.
You let me know. I'll play the winner on the podcast.
I appreciate that.
Next promo contest y'all have, let us know.
The Big Zeke sweepstakes.
We'll play the video on this podcast. So Terminus.
Yes, sir.
Went down Sunday. It was a lot of people. I mean, we were talking and they said that it was sold out. We were talking about it days before the event, like maybe that Thursday we were talking live, youtube.com/Black Wrestling. We were live. And everybody was saying that it was sold out. It was packed in there.
All right, it was packed, but because of the weather, Atlanta finally got a little bit of snow after 4 years.
It was weather that weekend, yeah.
So the event was sold out, but everybody just couldn't make it. That's all that it was. However, it was about 250 to 275 in there.
That's not bad.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so it was
That's a
pretty nice crowd.
That is a decent indie COVID snow in Atlanta house, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's an excellent house for Atlanta in the snow. That's an excellent house.
Because
Atlanta-
So, yeah, it was,
look,
yep.
so
Mhm.
Cal is from Jersey. The
Mhm.
Jersey folks make fun of the Maryland folks for how we deal with snow. So
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
we can probably make a little fun of y'all down there for how y'all deal with snow.
I heard it.
How-
And that's
how
fine.
is-
And that's fine. That's fine.
How
And
is,
I'm in the real shit.
yeah, I don't, boy, you white, you be fine.
You white, you like that, yeah.
That's the name of the episode.
You white, you like that, yeah. That's a good one.
What how is it down there in snow? How much did you like? What did it?
Okay, this
What is
time
the
it was just a
problems?
dusting. It was just pretty much, hey, there's confetti in the air. That's pretty much it. Now, if you asked us about 2014, 2016, when we actually had what they call the Snowmageddon, yeah, that shit was ridiculous.
But how much snow is that?
Okay, so that was about what, 4 or 5 inches? Now, 4 or 5 inches for us. I know. Stop it. We just weren't prepared for it, and
That's
everybody
what I
tried.
heard.
Everybody
That's
tried to
it.
leave at the very same time, and nobody got home.
The whole
For like
I
2
heard
days.
the whole highway.
Hold on,
Everybody
they
was
tried
on
to
the
leave.
highway.
Yeah, everybody tried to get out. Everybody tried to make it home before it iced over, and it iced over a little bit too fast, and pretty much every highway is jam packed with people that just could not go anywhere.
Wow.
Like, I was at work, so I had to stay over 2 days at work.
Wow.
Yeah, I stayed because I couldn't get home. I just couldn't get home.
You
The
just slept at your desk?
Yeah. Well, see, I work in a warehouse. I work in the warehouse for the police department, so there are places to go. Yeah, there were a few places to go. Hey, dude. We don't. I say we don't lie, bro. What you doing? Goddamn, bro? Hey, cuz.
What's in bin number ZX24?
My bad, fam.
Thank you. Shit.
I didn't say nothing.
No, you didn't. Shit,
Crazy.
motherfucker.
So
my job watching this shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You were talking. You had mentioned what you thought was the second best match of the night.
Mhm.
The Impact Digital Media Championship match between Jordan Grace and Kiera Hogan. You like legit just like pro wrestling quality match that was up there.
Now here's where I will say, here's what the caveat is. Every match was pretty much a banger.
Mm.
Like, there was not one bad match on the show. It was confusing moments because everybody didn't catch the rules at first. However, every single match was a banger. Those two matches, that match and the last match, just happened to be a little bit above everything else.
Damn.
What was the name?
I believe that Kiera Hogan was just happy to be home. Jordan Grace was just happy to be, in the building working with somebody who happened to be home.
Right.
They just pulled out a damn good match. Everything about that match was just incredible.
I'm assuming Gresham was the main event.
Yes,
Josh
Gresham.
Alexander.
Yeah, Gresham and Alexander, and wasn't nobody beating that one. I'm sorry. I love Fred Yehi. I love JDX. Daniel Garcia. I love all of them, but damn, those two right there put it freaking down.
Was there anybody that you saw there that surprised you in ring?
Surprise? No. However, some of them reaffirmed what I already knew.
Like who? Like Lee Moriarty?
Yes, Lee Moriarty was one. I mean, I've never seen him in person until that day. And everything that I've heard about him was like, yeah, this dude is the past, present, and the future right now.
Damn, I love it.
Right. Everything about him. And he had real good chemistry with Josh Woods. Because he was supposed to fight Jay Lethal at first, and I don't know why Lethal didn't make it. But
do we know what that was, Trip? Was
It's
that
probably it's probably just the AEW commitments, I imagine.
I was
Or the weather.
Did they? Because they
It might
did
have
call
been
him
the
back.
weather.
That's what I'm saying.
They
In
just
terms of
called him back.
Yeah, they it could have been the weather, could have been AEW. It whatever the case may be, he just he couldn't make it. However, him and Josh Woods was incredible in person. Also, I've seen him one time at a Ring of Honor show, but that was a good match to start everything off.
He was a guy I saw like a few years ago.
Mhm.
It was like an ROH 6-man. I was like, this guy is going to be great one day. And that was probably 2017, I think, 2018, when they had like that New Japan ROH crossover. And his
Did you go to
he's an Evan.
Did you go to the one in North Carolina, or which one did you go to?
No, I just mean like a match on like New Japan World. It was like when they had an actual show. I'm just like the first time I saw him actually wrestle after hearing his name, I was like, because you hear like he's a former MMA trained, like that's his style, and that's kind of like the big thing in the last decade of the 2010s was the hybrid wrestling mixed martial arts style.
Right. Oh, he got it. He got it in spades.
This is the first Terminus show.
Yes, this is first Terminus show.
Damn, it sounds like they already got the second. I was just reading the second one's already next month.
Next month they announced it that night. Bought my ticket this morning.
Oh, so you already gonna be in the building?
I'm gonna be in the building as many times as they're gonna bring it here.
They have a Santana challenge. Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah,
he came out at the end of the match, right?
Yeah,
he came at the end of the show.
I was hoping he came out with a message from the best wrestler in the world and was like, "It's time," because it's got to happen.
It's
got to happen. Yeah, I need Gresham, and I don't care what form of name you use, but Danny Bryan. You know what I mean? I need that to happen.
It's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it has to happen. It's got to.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely a match, though. That's a match that AEW would put on their TV because they know they listen to that part of the internet. So, and that's one thing that WWE doesn't do as well is they don't listen to the fans of their product as much as they dictate to them. So, that being the case, I think that's something AEW would kind of be like, okay, the streets need this.
Is that's AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage?
I think that will be on a Rampage, knowing AEW.
They'd stick it on the Friday.
They'll probably stick it on the Rampage to try to get some ratings there. But it should be on the pay-per-view, honestly. It should be,
correct,
at a double or nothing, or
I was
even a Revolution.
The one thing that I loved, we always go back to how long, literally as we've been following what AEW has become through this podcast, and I remember watching All In and loving the fact that they had the Forbidden Door was technically open at that point because of what they needed, but I would love to see an All Out where a Jonathan Gresham could come with that ROH Pure Championship, and just him and Bryan Danielson just have whatever 45 50 minutes or whatever just go in hand, just not even for nothing, just to have them. I don't know if there's a hashtag somebody wants to do. I don't know if there's some campaign, some change.org petition or something, but if we could make that, if the people could make that happen, if we could spark the shit that goes to Tony Khan's pen and paper to book the damn match, like, come on, let's figure it out.
I'm ready. Just let me know what hashtag I need to tweet.
Yeah, like what? Hold for hold, limb for limb.
It does have to be something that's not like
Octopus versus Dragon.
Yeah,
Octopus versus Dragon.
I mean, you got to add something. Got to add a little flair to it. But I'm just saying,
just
throwing out.
Oh, never mind.
Because I was going to say it can't be
King of Graps.
Well, because like Jabari said earlier, it's not that it needs to be we're black pro wrestling fans, so we need to see the black pro wrestler fight, the great black pro wrestler fight the great white pro wrestler. We just want to see a dope match. So I think the hashtag has to be not it can't be black. So I think an Octopus versus Dragon, something
somewhere along those lines.
We're working on it, but I think we might have to spark that. If that doesn't happen at All Out, I'm gonna be upset at somebody. Keeks, talk to your people.
However, if you look at the way Terminus was set up, Terminus is like an indie version of All In.
It's good point.
Because of everybody that you had. Because you did have a few champions there. You did have Moose there. You did have Jordan Grace there. You did have, Gresham there. So you had a ROH champion there and 2 Impact champions there.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, you had two ROH because Woods is still the pure champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this one website I have doesn't mention it, but yeah, the ROH World Champion was there. The ROH, the original ROH World Championship was also there. Impact, was represented as well. Moose was there, right? I mean, Moose,
right?
It's a number of different organizations coming together to make it. So you're not wrong. It's on AEW opening that door and letting that talent flow back. I get at the very least letting Bryan Danielson go to Atlanta for a weekend or whatever night.
Don't tell me that because you're gonna see me on camera just backflipping. My fat ass will be backflipping.
Hey, listen, when they book that, I'm gonna cash up you my bread. Just get all tickets together.
Right. So yeah, I would need to be in the building for that.
You'll be in my section. You'll be in my section. I'll make sure that you're in my section.
I don't know what the COVID is going to be like at that point. If I got to wear a bubble suit or something, I'm gonna need to be to watch Bryan Danielson and Jonathan Gresham, especially if it's like a pure rules match or something. Come on, bro.
And that's all Terminus is pure. It's pretty much pure tweet.
Yeah,
it's pure tweet. Just a little bit.
Josh Wood is still the ROH pure champ.
It's dope. It's dope. He actually Terminus popped up at the right time. I mean, being able to kind of get that love from those ROH people because they're important, but they have nothing to do. So you might as well take advantage of that. Good shit on John.
That's what he was saying. So Bandito showed up at the end, and they're kind of like making him and Gresham go face to face. Who's the real ROH champ? Santana comes out. Danielson, Gresham, or Danielson versus the real ROH winner will probably happen after those two decide who's the undisputed ROH champ. That's when that would make sense.
And it would make sense. Yeah, and that's why I was thinking like all out.
They'll sell that at Mania weekend.
Mania weekend.
They'll have the match at Dallas, the undisputed champ, and then Danielson will probably show up after.
All right, I'm not gonna say. We've been recording almost 30 minutes. I'm not going to say I just cracked the code, but Terminus, the second Terminus, is February 24th in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Ring of Honor was founded February 23rd, 2002. That'd be the 20th anniversary weekend of Ring of Honor. If you wanted to do something, it doesn't even have to be for a title. Just give me a pure rules, Jonathan Gresham, Bryan Danielson at that Terminus that weekend, 20 years of Ring of Honor. I don't have
just gonna show up.
It's in the wind. It's in the air right there.
I want to see that match. However, I do want to see what Santana's gonna do with that though.
You're not wrong.
I mean, now if he does, if Danielson does show up once again, you'll see my fat ass on the camera backflipping or some bullshit. I don't care.
You go right in the middle of the ring.
Y'all can call me Twinkle Toes after this shit. I'll be Twinkle Toes. I don't care.
Next time when your post backflip interview on the podcast, we would be Twinkle Toes. Nah, that's what it would be.
And that will be fine with me. I'm down with the shits, man.
I'm with it.
Yo, he my peoples, right?
Who?
Jabari, my people.
Yeah,
we pretty much cousins.
He's from Anne Arundel County.
No, I'm not. My mom is from Baltimore.
Same difference at some point.
So hey, and give you a little bit more. My wife was actually from Jersey.
Where in Jersey?
Somerset. Well, she was born in Newark, but she grew up in Somerset.
Somerset. Yeah, that's up there. I wasn't up there like that, but at Newark, gosh, Jersey.
So yeah, so I'm kin to everybody.
Yeah, about to say very, very connected. What's NAAW got going on? Y'all just sitting there going back and forth about this pro wrestling. Y'all got anything going on in 2020? Any events y'all got lined up? Anything at all you want to promote?
Right now, no, because my thing is right now still that I just want to support people. Now, I do want to keep organizing people to go to all these shows that I can.
Right.
You know, like I said, I'm still going to the Black Wrestlers Matter show next month. Mm-hmm. If people want to rep NAAW at the Say It Loud in Florida, they can do that. Right. If they want to go to Battle Club, they can do that. They can go to Fight One, they can do that. I don't discriminate at all. As long as you don't embarrass that name, I'm good.
As long as you're not acting crazy.
As long as you don't act ass, I'm good with it.
And you like Frank Lucas talking to Nikki Barnes about that Blue Magic. This is a brand. It's like Johnson and Johnson. Don't let me.
You see the name on my shirt? It's a fucking brand. It is a brand now. Wrestlers know this shit. People know what this is. People know. I didn't realize it, but people know who I am now. As quiet as I tried to keep it, as quiet as I try to be in the background and everything, it's no choice at this point.
Can't do it.
So if people know who I am, you're going to be, I want a certain standard out there. I want a certain, I stand on my work. How about that? I stand on my work.
I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, real talk. So if you see NAAW, that means that somebody's back there that's actually going to support you, whether it be a picture, whether it be a T-shirt. Hell, if I just want to throw some money in your pocket, hey, look here, good show. You might need a little help getting home. Here you go.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens whenever the world's a little more normal than it is right now, and people are able to use resources like NAAW to group up and show, go to shows together. People they probably wouldn't have even known 2 years ago, they can now link up somewhere and have this, understanding. Because again, we're just a bunch of idiots from different points in America. I mean, I didn't know these people outside of nothing but a love of, a couple of shared hobbies, and you turn it into things. It's always dope to see the community network and connect like that. And I just hope that in the future we're able to, build on this, as things open up and more opportunities like shows like Terminus and the Paris is bumping 2s and the 3s and the things that are happening like that in the future. We can all come together and really support and show up and show out.
And that's what I really want to encourage people to do in the group. And even outside, if even if you are outside the group and, just support us in any way, if you are let's just say if you're in Oakland, California, and you feel like you're by yourself, hey, there's a show here in Oakland, California. Is there anybody out here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put it out there, because you never know who would be with you. That's what I did at first here in Atlanta. I didn't know too many people here in Atlanta outside of my family.
Right.
That like wrestling. My friends grew up in everything like that, but it was still a niche little thing. Mm-hmm. When I started putting that out there, it was like, okay, I'm in Atlanta. What y'all want to do? I'm in Atlanta. What you want to do? So 5 of us became 15. 15 becomes like, I think we went to Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment Show one time, and we had almost 30 people there. Just 30 people from the group.
That's crazy.
And it was like, all of us black. Well, I take it back. It was 29 of us black, 1 white guy. But he's, that's my guy.
He had to be the craziest, live wire.
The shit he had to do.
Look, he does. Look,
Yeah.
he's my tax guy. I'm kidding. He's not my tax guy. But he does a lot of lot of work in the group.
Next time in Atlanta, man, I'm getting a half a G a Crown Royal, and we're gonna empty the bottle somewhere.
That's fine, and that's fine.
Before we let you go, because I know your time is precious. Where can the folks get at you? Where can they get at the group? What do they got to do? How do they get jumped into the group? You know what I'm saying? Do they got to go through the line? You know what I mean? Because I you know what I mean?
Let me be perfectly honest. Yeah, you got to get your ass beat to get into the group at this point. I'm fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. No, look, we are all inclusive. Just because the name says Nation of African American Wrestling doesn't mean that you have to be black to get in there. Our goal is to support black wrestlers. I don't care if you're Asian and want to support black wrestlers. That's what the goal is. Just know that when you walk your Asian ass in there, you walk your white ass in there, you walk your Hispanic ass in there, just know that that's what the purpose is. We're going to support black wrestlers.
There you go.
That's the first one. That's the first goal. However, once you're in there, let the games begin. Do what you got to do. However,
I thought you were going to say you're in there for life.
You're in there. Hey, I don't. Every enemy that I've ever made has always wanted to come back to the group.
Damn.
Yeah.
On the set.
I'll put it like that. I'll put it like that because they know that we are a legit support system.
That's crazy. I love it. Well, Jabari.
Well, let me plug right quick.
Go in.
Oh no, you good. On Twitter, we are NAA Wrestling. That is Twitter at NAA Wrestling. On Facebook, you can find me at Jabari McIntyre. That's my real name, Jabari McIntyre. And NAAW on Facebook is the Nation of African American Wrestling. So if you know anybody that's trying to find it, just start putting in Nation of, and it should pop up.
It should. Actually, I went because I am a member. I'm one of the 8K strong in the Facebook group, and I just put in NAAW in the Facebook, and it automatically came up Nation of African American Wrestling. So I mean, at this point, if you can't find it, you don't know how to Google correctly. I
mean, hey, that's what that is.
That's what it is.
We're an LLC for a reason.
Talk about it.
We are a business because we are about the business of supporting black wrestlers.
They're not just a business, man.
I'm a business man. You know it.
You know what it is? It sounds like a conversation that Jabari, the Cats at Strictly for the Culture, and some other people might have. The business of this side of the game, but that's not for now. That's for the future. Jabari, thank you for coming through. We got a whole lot of rest of the show to kick off, so you're gonna have to go. If you're watching on YouTube, listening on SoundCloud, wherever you're at, we'll catch you on the other side of Anakin Invaders Beat.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, and I will gladly come on anytime you have me, man.
I like to hear. So I love to hear.